Hello everybody! At some point I am going to come with a proper intro, but at this point I have nothing, so I'm gonna be lazy and not do an intro, and hopefully there won't be any bugs in the system when I record it this time. But first things first, today it's time for the spin of the day. So this is a really fun feature of the app where every day you've a free spin of this wheel and, there are prizes and stuff. $10 coins! Yay! So now I have to wait another 24 hours, but it's worth it. Oh, and by the way, I apologize if my voice sounds a bit off. I, just woke up, so yeah. Anyways, let's continue with the story, shall we? Chapter 3, The Empress. My name is O'Kelly. I am a student of the magical arts. And today, I will journey to the palace to meet the Countess. I spent the early hours preparing my things by lamplight, casting wild shadows on the walls, seeking a moment's rest. I go to the back room to lie down. And slip away, lost in a dream. Ooh, those stars are really pretty. The sky is no more than a slim green line. Huh? What? Among the endless horizon. Besides me is Astra on the back of a strange beast. Master, where are we? Dark clouds bear down all around the landscape, a shifting sea of rust-colored sand. Ahead is a road of perfect black stone. I dare not tell you. If I did, you'd have to promise me to never seek this path. Not even I am such a hypocrite as that, O'Kelly. Damn, I know I can be a bit hypocritical, when I say that I'm not gonna eat the dessert and then I do, or it's bad for your health to eat dessert, or yeah, but I'm not that bad. I'm sure I've never walked this road, and yet the sight of it feels like an old nightmare. I strain to see where it leads, but the path keeps changing. Soon there will be a crossroads. Crossroads? Where do they lead? Depends on which one you take. Now, rest. My sleep is dreamless then. That's not creepy at all. When I wake, early dawn light is filtering through the dusty windows. I throw on a traveling cloak and hurry outside, dragging the heavy door shut behind me. After last night's intrusion, I turn the first lock, and the second, and the third. Wow, they got a lot of locks. Almost satisfied, I press my right hand to the door and whisper a cross-me-not spell. Oh, that sounds so cute, like a forget-me-not flower, but it's a cross-me-not spell. Okay, I'm done. Jingles. The wood lights up beneath my palm, in the pattern of Astra's intricate designs. White whorls glow deep within the door, slowly fading into the grain. The shop will be well. All will be well. For some reason, I doubt that. I pull my shawl tighter and slip out onto the foggy street. The morning mist is thick, yet to be scattered by the heat of the day. It blankets the street in an ethereal, milky glow. I take a moment to appreciate the tranquil scene when, all at once, the hair on the nape of my neck rises in alarm. Someone is near. Someone is right beside me. I turn towards the eerie sensation and notice a dark shape looming in the alley. At first, I don't recognize that I'm looking at a human. Wow, this guy is really tall. The form is certainly human, though, monstrous in size. Their flesh is scarred with scars, clean and jagged, shallow and deep. Shrouded in a pile of weather-beaten furs, it's hard to make out a face. But they are definitely watching me. No, waiting for me to come out. They stand between me and the path I have to take. We're gonna walk past. I mean, it's a guy wearing furs. It's not like... It's his fashion choice, that's all. I take a step forward, watching the figure cautiously. Stormy green eyes follow my movements as I enter the alley. My steps are careful, but the stranger makes no move, and then a voice like distant thunder rumbles from beneath their robes. You are in grave danger. I pause, inhaling sharply. The earthy scent of mirth washes over me, and I hold still. He will return, uninvited. He will offer you a gift when you need it most. Turn it away, or you will fall into his hand. Just like the rest of us. I blink, trying to process what I just heard. There's the shuffling behind me. The dragging of rough cloth and chains. And then silence. I like this guy. I have to go now. Exhaling deeply, I continue towards the narrow mossy steps that will lead me to the marketplace. Wood groans beneath my feet as I step carefully on the walkway. Oh, this place seems cute and charming and well lit. Daylight seeps through the gaps between the worn planks, shimmering on the water that flows below. It's early yet, and the marketplace is already wide awake. All around me are the sounds of bartering laughter, vendors hawking their wares. A voice I know well calls out to me over the sea of noise. "Oh, Kelly, have you eaten? I've got that pumpkin loaf you like in the oven. Won't be long now. Come on, sit down. Talk for a while." I sniff the air on impulse, and my stomach twists in hunger. Then again, I should probably be careful of the time. Let's go. I mean, we can skip breakfast. We'll be fine. It'll be fine. I decline the invitation with a wave of my hand. The baker nods, ducking back inside the sweet-smelling booth. Up ahead, the crowd is trickling, thickening with the morning rush of peasant workers. I weave around, focusing on finding a clear path, until I hear a sharp cry from above me. A raven perched overhead meets my gaze. At once, it has my full attention. Its fathomless eyes look beyond me, over my shoulder. I cast a subtle glance backward, and my heart stutters in shock. Can a heart stutter? I don't know, like, your voice can stutter and your heart can skip a beat. Anyways, never mind. The doctor is moving casually through the throng. He wears no mask, though I came close enough to be sure of his identity. The crowd between us is dense. He has yet to spot me. Go away from him. Without a second thought, I turn and duck into the crowd. It was him. It definitely was, and unmasked, in broad daylight. A terrifying thought occurs to me. If he is here now, has he been nearby all along? Is he following me? Dear, I hope not. Though the thought of the doctor spying from the shadows while I was napping makes my throat go dry. I chance a backward glance to see if I've been spotted. Just then the raven gives another call. Damn you, bird, drawing the doctor's eye towards me. I turn back around at once, heart pounding. The crowd may well be invisible. I feel his gaze boring into the back of my skull. But I know this marketplace. I know where to turn and where to hide. Thank goodness. I leave the beaten path, weaving through the booths like a wild phantom. I don't dare to look back. Up ahead is a narrow stairwell where the masses and their animals are tightly packed. As I climb the well-worn steps, something catches my eye. A fortune teller's booth, tucked away in a shady corner. Silver moons adorn the tapestries draped over the entrance, shrouding it in security. Either one works. The sight teases a smile out of me. How nostalgic. When we met, Arstra was operating out of a place just like this. As I'm lost in my musings, a patron emerges from the booth, caught up in conversation. I give a wide berth and keep my head down. Before I forget, what are my lucky numbers today? 3, 6, 7, 9. Got it? 3, 6, 7, 9. I don't notice them backing into me until we crash into each other. Ah! The impact makes me stumble, teetering on the edge of a step. It also upsets the basket balanced on the stranger's hip, which sends a dozen pomegranates rolling down the stairs. Whoops, I did not mean to tap. Okay, anyways, let's see. She just knocked into us. Should I help? Let's help. Let's be nice. I drop into a crouch beside the stranger to help. These are luxurious fruits. It's unusual to buy them in such bulk. I spot one as it's about to be stomped under as a stray hoof. I spot one as it's about to be stomped under a stray hoof, and swipe it at the last second. There we go. When I hand it back to the stranger, their eyes sparkle with delight. "Oh, thank you! How sweet of you to help! And after I bumped into you in the first place." Together we hunt the rest of them down, maneuvering through the steady increasing foot traffic. "She's cute, and she looks like me. Look, we both have red hair. Hey, it's another ginger, yay! We are the flock of gingers." Though we're nearly trampled trying, we manage to recover every last one. "Well, I can't thank you enough." They rise to their feet and offer me a hand. Their grip is strong. The skin of their small palm is rough against mine, calloused. Probably shouldn't do this, but... Rubbing it off on a sleeve, they offer me a fruit from the basket. When I accept it, the stranger gives me a smile that warms my chest. "Take care, all right?" With a cheeky wink, they depart, slipping into the crowd. That was Portela, you know. A rattling cough draws my attention. The fortune teller has moved to a stand at the entrance of the booth and is eyeing me with avid interest. "She's the Countess's favorite servant, that is. As for you, you look like a wanderer, yes? Wouldn't you like to hear what fortune the fates have spun for you?" "Sure, why not?" "All right." The fortune teller clasps their wizened hands and leads me into the small booth. Inside, the air is thick with amber and patchouli. Okay, I know most people don't like the smell of patchouli, but I think in moderation it smells very nice. "What is your name, wanderer?" "O'Kelly." "O'Kelly, O'Kelly, of course." They hum as their fingers dance over the surface of a crystal ball, nestled in a bed of sand. "Wait, O'Kelly." The humming stops, and the color drains from their face. Wide, watery eyes meet mine. What did I do? "Asras, O'Kelly." Ears warm, I sink into my cloak. It's an honor to meet you, yes, it's a great honor. Yes, your fortune, They nearly pressed their nose to the crystal ball, going cross-eyed. "Oh, my dude. Chill. I don't know who Arthur really is yet. He seems somewhat famous and popular, but calm yourself." A nervous grin spreads across their painted lips. Okay. "I see marvelous wealth in your near future. Riches showered upon you. Soon you will be lounging in the lap of luxury." They tap their fingers across the crystal surface rapidly and pull back with a gasp. "And love. There's definitely love on your horizon." "I see it. Rising like a sun for you, a red-hot star rising of passion." "Oh, great. I nod, dropping a coin onto the table, rising from my chair as subtly as I can. The fortune teller is babbling about blazing desire as I back out of the booth. "Ah, thank you. Please do come again. May the fates smile sweetly upon you." I exit the booth, squinting into the sunlight. As the sun journeys across the sky, I climb stair after stair, after seemingly infinite stair. How tall is this bleeding staircase? The higher I ascend, the fewer travelers I encounter along the way. Wow, that is a beautiful sunset. By the time I reach the top of the stairs, I can barely walk. Come on, it's not that bad. Wow. Thankfully, it's near dark. I wipe the pouring sweat from my sun-beaten brow and look ahead. You're climbing stairs, not a freaking mountain. Before me is a towering gate of twisted iron. Beyond that, I can see the palace, closer than ever before. The sight of it makes it hard to catch my breath. It's much more enchanting up close than it is from the city below. Who goes there? A guard stands on either side of the gate. I notice. They were so still, I had mistaken them for designs in the metal. Are you near blind or something? My name is O'Kelly. I have come at the request of the Countess. O'Kelly. They share a look. We have no knowledge of you. Unless you know the code, you must leave at once. I know the code. I know the code. Proceed. I eye their heavy swords and swallow audibly. But I think I do know the code. Astra often tells me that when something catches your attention, there is a reason. If it feels like it has special significance, it does. The numbers are probably 3679 or 3689. It's 3679. I remember. 3679. The guards step back, each one swinging open one of the massive doors. Proceed. I nod, keeping my composure, even as a thrill goes down my spine. Without hesitation, I walk past them and onto the bridge. The palace is right before me. I hear the gate slam shut and there's no turning back. Alright, everyone, and that was the second episode, or part, in the Arcana. I hope you enjoyed, and if you want me to continue reading through this, just let me know by leaving a like and a comment. If you want to, you can subscribe. Like, you don't have to. I mean, like, if you liked it, then like it. If you didn't like it, then don't like it. If you want to subscribe, subscribe. If you don't want to subscribe, then don't subscribe. It's really that simple. Until next time, guys, I'll see you on the other side.